Everybody, what's going on? Imps Ting podcast show with yours truly, Cornell Brumant inside the house. And today I'm doing a match preview of Lincoln City versus Wigan. Back again. So before we get into the video, please leave a like and a subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also as well, leave a comment down below and tell me your thoughts about tomorrow's game. Who do you think will play and what do you think the score's going to be? So without further ado, let's get on with the Imps Ting podcast show. So tomorrow, we are playing Lincoln City. Sorry, we're playing Wigan Athletics. Tomorrow, on tomorrow Saturday, at a 3 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. From the defeat of the hands of Sunderland in the Papa John's Trophy. The last time we played against Wigan was the first half of the season last year. And obviously we won 2-1 there, 2-1 at the DW Stadium, and now we get to play them again at the LNR Stadium for a chance to open a 6-point gap lead, because the last time we played was last week. That was against Accrington Stanley on Sunday, last week Sunday, and unfortunately, despite that we was 2-1 up and we was so close to opening the 6-point gap lead, unfortunately that was out the bag, and we only opened a 4-point gap lead. Still got 3 points. We still had the 3 points, but we just opened a 4-point gap lead. Now it's quite close. Obviously, with Hull City winning their game against Wigan, winning 5-0 against Wigan. Now they've closed the gap to just 1 point behind. So they're only just 1 point behind us. So, we win tomorrow. We open a 6-point gap lead on the top of the table, because that's what we need to do. Focusing on the league, getting the 3 points and making sure that we can go all the way to the very end, of course, with obviously more tougher games. We've got 2 weaker teams to play tomorrow, and then Tuesday we got to play Swindon Town, and then we've got the tougher games coming up the week after next. But let's focus on tomorrow's game. So there will be changes, obviously, because there's injuries to Brickott. Obviously, we don't know how serious the injury to Harry Anderson is as he's going for a scan today. And then, of course, Joe Welsh is going to be out for a month, especially 4 weeks, obviously. But although Lincolnshire Live did say it could be out for a month, so we don't know exactly. But he's torn his calf muscle not in the middle, but in the lower parts of his legs. So it's disappointing, because when he's playing, he's always key. So for me, who do I think will be in the team? I think my predicted lineup for tomorrow's game will be Palmer in goal. I could see TJ Ulmer having a bit of a rest as well, especially playing the amount of games he's been playing. So I could see Regan Poole coming into it, Monsimer, Jackson, and then Bramall in left back. Midfield for me, I could see Max Sanders definitely coming in as well after his impressiveness against Sunderland. McGrandles, Grant definitely, and then up front for me, I think there could be a change. I could see Hopper sitting out for this game, having a rest, so I could see it being Scully, Johnson, and Morgan Rogers lining up for tomorrow's game against Wigan. My predicted scoreline for me will be, I think it's going to be a 2-0 win for Lincoln. I think Scully and Johnson will score first, and we will open a 6-point gap lead, or it might even be more than that, because Wigan are not in the best of forms at the moment on and off the pitch. So it's kind of really half and half, really, to be fair, because you don't know how they're going to turn up, how they're going to play, because they haven't been in the best of forms as of late since their administration from the league. But we have to do our thing, they have to do their thing on the pitch. So we're ready for this game, because this is our chance to really respond from the Sunderland defeat, losing on penalties on the Papa John's Trophy. I mean, it's not really a tournament that some of us Imps fans really care about, but like I said, it's more the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup that we Imps fans care about more. But it was a shame to go out of that tournament anyway. It would have been nice for us to be in the final, but it would have been a little bit of a distraction. But listen, we need to focus on this game. So for me, it'll be 2-0. Rogers will probably score. But for me, I'm going with Johnson and Scully to score, because they will boss it for me. So without further ado, thank you very much for watching the Imps Ting podcast show. Please leave a like and a subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also leave a comment down below. Tell me your thoughts about tomorrow's game and what the score is going to be. Who do you think is going to score first? I'd love to hear your opinions. And thank you very much to everybody that's subscribed. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next video when the Lincoln City, the mighty Lincoln City, will win tomorrow and open a 6-point gap lead. And once and for all, prove that we are still the best team in League One. I'll see you on the other side.